Hi, this is maryw.jones of Avision Realty, Inc., Huntsville, better known as Precious. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I appreciate you for clicking on this video. Okay, before I get started, I want to read my disclaimer. My disclaimer is the information in this video is not to be used for financial, taxes, or legal help. This information is only used for educational purposes only. If you need legal advice, then you need to seek legal advice. Or I am a licensed real estate broker. I am not an attorney nor an accountant. Okay, guys, so in today's video, we are going to be talking about REO property. And we want to just define what is REO property. And if you want to find out what it is, just keep watching. Okay, guys, so once again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And if this is your first time, welcome. And thanks to all of my returning viewers. I appreciate you for coming back time to time watching these videos. Okay, let's get into what is the REO property. What does REO stands for? So REO, it stands for real estate owned property. Okay, REO. All right, so, and this is basically where when the bank takes the house back, or the bank gain possession of the house from the owner. So if the owner house went into foreclosure, and I'm putting everything in precious terms, okay? Just want you to understand. Don't want to use the long drawn out term, but say for instance, if you had a house for some apparent reason, you couldn't make the notes, and you start paying on the house, and the bank took the house from you. And that's when it turns into a REO property. Okay, so now that we know what a REO property is, real estate owned property. Okay, so now once the house goes back to the bank don't sit on those houses. The bank can't do anything with these houses. It is a process that they go through. They have to make the house public at least 3 weeks in the newspaper before they try to sell it on the courthouse step. Okay, so once the time is up, they ran it in the newspaper, or however they mark it up, publicize this property. Once that time frame is up, they will sell it on the courthouse step. Now, anyone can buy this house. You just have to show up with the money, okay? So once you show up with the money on the courthouse step, they'll start off a bid, and the one that wins the bid, or the ones that has the highest bids, that's who purchased the house. Now, so once that new buyer buys that house, depending on when the house was foreclosed, the previous owner has 1 year from the time the house foreclosed, not 1 year from the time that the new buyer purchased the home. The original owner has 1 year, and that's in the state of Alabama. Each state is different, okay? So some states are 6 months. Okay, say like the house foreclosed October the 1st, 2021. The new buyer purchased the home off the courthouse step April the 1st, 2022. Now, the original owner, and this is the owner before the house foreclosed, that owner has 1 year from October the 1st when the house closed to redeem the house. So if that owner can somehow come up with the money, rich uncle or somebody, however she or he gets that money, he can go back and he can redeem that house. But there are stipulations. The original owner has to pay the buyer that purchased the home 12% interest. If the new owner has done any major work, any repairs to the house, then the original owner that owned the house before closing has to make all of that good for the new buyer. Okay, I hope I'm making myself clear because it can be confusing, so I'm trying to break it down. Okay, so once the original owner pays that 12% plus all of the insurance and taxes, whatever the new buyer had to spend in this house to get it up to par, that's the good side, the pros and cons. If the buyer that purchased the house off the courthouse step as a foreclosed property, and if everything works out, that original buyer does not come back and reclaim the house. And guys, most time, to just save you a scare, it's very seldom that they come back, because who's going to give them that kind of money? So, but if you can get that house, a foreclosed house, before it get listed with an agent, you can come out on the top, okay? Because you buy the house under market value. Just want to brief you on the real estate or REO property. Now, this is buying the house before it get listed with an agent. When it get listed with the agent, I'm going to come back and I'm going to do part 2 on the REO property, buying REO property. So I will be coming back explaining to you the process, and if it does not sell on the courthouse step. All of the houses do not sell on the courthouse step. So a lot of the houses end up getting to the real estate agent, and they end up selling the house. So don't think that every house that goes on the courthouse step after it foreclosed gets sold. No, because if it did, I wouldn't get the REO listing, okay? Because I have gotten quite a few. Leave comments, because comments help my channel grow. Guys, I will have all of my contact information down in the description box below. If you have any questions, give me a call, text, or email me. That's the quickest way to get in contact with me, okay? Okay, guys, so I'm going to sign off, and I thank you guys for hanging with me. I will see you in my next video. I will see you in the future, because your future looks good on you. Bye-bye.